Hello and welcome to Sensational South. I'm Harish Upadhyaya. This week we are debating BJP's big plan for southern India. Remember, 130 seats are crucial seats for any party, and the BJP wants to ensure that it grabs as many seats as possible, especially after being defeated in the Karnataka Assembly election. So what is the plan? Can the BJP once again gain seats in southern India? What are the challenges? We'll discuss this, but first the report.
The BJP has started its poll preparations for 2024. The recent meeting of NDA partners was an effort in the same direction. One major challenge for the Saffron Party will be to conquer South India, where it has mixed fortunes. Karnataka is one state where the BJP is in a comparatively stronger position, having won 25 out of 28 seats in 2019. But now it faces the twin challenge, one of fighting Siddaramaia's guarantee goodwill and the other of mass leader B.S. Yedurappa's slow exit from active politics. BJP's failure to decide on an opposition leader even after the full budget session concluded and the JDS's reluctance to wholeheartedly join the NDA has displayed its weaknesses in the short term. Additionally, a faction fight is currently on for the new state president spot. The party is perhaps in an even more worrying spot in the neighbouring states. In Andhra Pradesh, where both ruling YSRCP and TDP have friendly ties with the BJP, it is the TDP which is hoping to get back into NDA fold. But BJP's hopes of making a standalone foothold in Andhra Pradesh is fraught with challenges due to its negligible presence in the state. With a change in the state leadership, the party hopes to be in a kingmaker position with its ally Janasena. In Telangana, BJP made inroads in 2020 with 2 by-polls and the GHMC elections. But a change in state leadership has forced the party to re-strategize and start from scratch to build a strong narrative against KCR. Telangana is a big catchment area for the party as it hopes to up its Lok Sabha tally from the existing 4 seats. The party is also facing a challenge from Congress, which remains upbeat after the victory in Karnataka. In Tamil Nadu, where the BJP wants to shift the narrative away from traditional Dravidian politics, making former IPS officer Annamalai the party's head has infused new life into the state unit. Party cadre are gearing up for a Padyatra against corruption in Tamil Nadu. The Yatra will cover each of the 234 assembly constituencies and 39 parliamentary constituencies in the state. But consolidation of minority votes against the BJP and the inability to consolidate support among former senior leaders within the state BJP will hurt its chances. In fact, its frictional relationship with AIADMK might hurt the party's chances. But one state in the south which has stonewalled the BJP is Kerala. With about 54% Hindus, 18% Christians and 26% Muslims, the state's demographics make it difficult for the BJP to make inroads electorally. The Hindus have traditionally voted for the Congress-led UDF and CPM-led LDF. The Saffron Party has been getting the support of a section of the Hindus, but if they have to make gains electorally, they have to get at least one minority community with them. The party is focusing on 5 seats where it has found traction in the last election, including Thiruvananthapuram. But with no major face or a mass leader, the BJP might find the going tough.
Several challenges for the BJP. Can it make inroads? We have an eminent panel joining us today to discuss this further. We have Mr. Vijay, the spokesperson of the BJP. We have Mr. Ramakrishna Upadhyaya, senior journalist from Karnataka. We have Mr. R.K. Radhakrishna, senior associate editor of the Frontline magazine. Thank you all for joining us today. I'll come to you, Mr. Ramakrishna Upadhyaya first. How big of a defeat is it for the BJP that they lost Karnataka and then they're now looking at a possibility of perhaps finding it difficult to repeat their performance in 2019 Lok Sabha polls, especially in Karnataka?
Well, Harish, compared to 2019, there are definitely bigger challenges, or I would say different challenges than 2019. Because in 2019, as you have seen, of course, before those elections also, BJP had lost in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, but they bounced back to win, many of the seats in those states as well. So let's look at the statistics. In 2019, BJP had won 224 seats with more than 50% votes. and then 105 of them with more than 2 lakh margin. So, this is a big ask for, in 2024. So, will they be able to repeat that? If they're not able to repeat, where will they get the seats from? That is what they have to look at. Let's first take it, the big 4 states. You have UP, which has 80 seats, Maharashtra, which has 48 seats, West Bengal, which is 42, and then Bihar, which is 40. So this makes up 210 seats. In this, BJP has 120. Now, there are big challenges here. Maharashtra, the situation has completely changed. There is a newcomer in NCP. And then when you take West Bengal, last time they had won 18 seats, but they were not done too well after that in the assembly election as well as the recent Panchayat elections. So to retain those 18 is going to be a challenge. And then Bihar, the situation has changed with Nitish Kumar walking out and then joining the opposition ranks. So all these being there, now they have to look at where they can get, maximum number of seats. Of course, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Gujarat, and Rajasthan last time had given them maximum number of seats. In these 4 states, out of 108, they had got 103, which is phenomenal. Can they repeat that? I think it's going to be difficult.
Yes.
So that is where they will be looking at.
So many within the BJP are saying perhaps the party peaked in 2019. It would be extremely difficult to repeat it.
Yes, that
many within the
like
BJP believe that for the party to repeat the Karnataka performance would be difficult.
Yeah, if you look at Karnataka now, last time also there was this Congress and JDS had gone together as allies facing the BJP, and then BJP won 25 out of 28, plus 1, which was an independent supported by BJP.
Yes.
Now there is a Congress government in place with a strong leader like Mrs. Siddharamaiah, and they've come to power with this, all guarantees, and I'm sure they'll come out with more guarantees before the Lok Sabha elections. So to retain those 25 is going to be a Herculean task. Now, what are they going to do? How are they going to face the situation? Is going to be very interesting to see, because I think there are also challenges as far as the candidates are concerned. Number of them have to be changed. I think we can discuss those also at some point or other. Yeah.
I'll come to that in a bit later in the show, sir. I'll go to Mr. Vijay.
Yeah.
Mr. Vijay, 25 seats that you won last time round. Many within your own party believe it will be difficult to repeat that. Especially now you would be facing a Congress that has a brute majority in the Assembly, has the goodwill of implementing 5 guarantees. Can the BJP repeat it in Karnataka before we go to other states in South?
See, absolutely. Now, who is saying that we are not confident in that? That first we need to decide on that. See, as a party, we are always confident that we are going to retain the 25 seats in Karnataka. Okay, if you see our performance since 2014 onwards, in Karnataka as well as the whole of India, 2014, 2019, and see, people have seen in the last 9 years how we have delivered in each of the sectors. People are aware of it. So, wherever, whatever the elections, okay, some of the elections we might have lost.
You're saying these guarantees won't have any impact at all?
See, absolutely. Because, see, these guarantees, what happens is, some of the things in the long run, it might not be tenable. The development takes a backseat. So, in this last 9 years, whatever the developments that we have done, that is the key thing for the people. In these 9 years, 2 years we had this. None of them thought about the lockdown. None of them foresaw COVID coming in. Okay, even in those 2 years.
Sir, but many within the Congress are pointing out that the BJP leadership in the state is in crisis. B.S. Yediyurappa, no more active electorally. The party hasn't managed to elect a leader of opposition. The entire budget session has got over.
See, now, first we should understand, Harish, why Congress is saying these things. First of all, Congress is in a fractured state. Okay, fine. We have lost elections. Okay. Is that the end of the world for BJP in Karnataka or the rest of the India? No, it is not. But what I'm saying is, people have seen us performing in the last 9 years with 2 years of lockdown. And even in the lockdown, as a party, as a government, we have done extremely well. And with the vaccine Maitri, we have seen how we have taken the country to the next level and how the other countries have responded. So these are some of the things which, because of the paucity of time, I am only quoting only these things. But if you take Jal Jeevan Mission, if you take our Sadak Yojana, if you take our feeding the 80 crore people of, till now. So these are some of the examples where we certainly take it to the people.
In fact, I would like to go across to Mr. Radhakrishna now. Mr. Radhakrishna, we've discussed what is the scenario as far as Karnataka is concerned. How would you look at the scenario panning out for BJP, especially in Tamil Nadu, sir? They have a president who's been very active, but what about vote share? Also, more importantly, they don't have faces apart perhaps from Mr. Annamalai, nothing that people can really look at, and also the fact that AIDMK perhaps is not equally comfortable with the BJP. Yes, they are with them, but perhaps not equally comfortable.
Absolutely. What you say about Tamil Nadu is true. And we have another 3 states to look at also. But then let me finish Tamil Nadu first. What we have in Tamil Nadu is a very peculiar situation. If the BJP allows the AIDMK to step up its attacks against the DMK and continue as a separate entity, there is always the possibility of the AIDMK winning significant number of seats in the next Lok Sabha elections, given the fact that the DMK has, of course, failed in some aspects of governance. Corruption is on a high, and of course the corruption charges against the ministers and whatnot, regardless of the fact that ED is being seen as partisan and whatnot. That is a completely different issue. We don't need to talk about this at this point of time. But BJP, as you rightly pointed out, does not have a base in the state. Annamalai is much a media creation than anything else. He's on social media and of course he is on television and whatnot. But beyond that, Annamalai was not even able to win his own seat in Tamil Nadu, an MLA seat at that. This is the situation in Tamil Nadu. There is tremendous focus in Tamil Nadu, with all kinds of leaders trying to, even from the Prime Minister onwards speaking in Tamil, and even today the Prime Minister has emphasized that the Tamils in Sri Lanka has got, definitely have to have a just and, equitable solution and whatnot. And the fact that he speaks in Tamil in most of the international fora, at least a few words or whatever. That's in Tamil Nadu. In Kerala, you have this peculiar situation again where BJP has about 12-13% of the votes, but is not able to convert any of those into a seat. They really tried very hard in Pathanamthitta, the place where Sabarimala is located, but they've been unable to. Now there is a concentration in Trivandrum and Kannur and whatnot. But again, it's a very, very long shot. You'd see Telangana where the BJP won 4 seats the last time around. We see a very, very huge competition between 3 political parties. Now, obviously the BRS, it is life and death for the party BRS. But at the same time, you see a revival of Congress that is happening in Telangana too. So BJP has a very, very big uphill task there. And again, Andhra, BJP is nothing as of now. Obviously, they didn't win a single seat in the last MP election. But the point is that you have, they're trying a bunch of things with Pawan. Of course, it is not like Jagan, the current chief minister, is going to go against the center or anything. But the fact is that the BJP would like to have its MPs from there too. That again is a very tall order. But all in all, I would say that Karnataka. If you look at it from Karnataka's point of view, it looks very cozy. 25 seats. How many can you lose? Maybe you lose 3, 4, 5, or whatever. Still, it's going to be a huge win in Karnataka. But you look at the other states, the dismal picture comes to the fore of the 130 plus that you spoke of.
Yeah. But do you believe, sir, Telangana, the BJP has high hopes, has a new president. They're saying that we've done well in the Hyderabad municipal polls. We've actually done well in 2 by-polls. Do you see them emerging as perhaps the party that's giving a run for the money for the BRS there? And they eventually want to become the principal opposition. That might take some time.
Absolutely. I would argue that Banti Sanjay was actually, the BJP's pointsman, was actually doing a very good job till such time that he suddenly got replaced. Obviously, I mean, there have been other reasons as well. So I fully understand why he was replaced. But then Banti Sanjay was doing a job that was interested to him, and he brought the party to a place where Kishan Reddy can actually take off. But the thing is that I don't see the same kind of noise, the same kind of enthusiasm, the same kind of kind of josh with Mr. Reddy that I saw with Banti Sanjay, and which is a very sad thing to say. Now, it will again require a lot of effort on the part of just the duo, Mr. Amit Shah and Mr. Narendra Modi, to pep up the party in Telangana. Now, that's not going to be possible as we go close to the elections, and that is why this local leader becomes important. Just as we have a BSY or anybody else in Karnataka, even a Tejasvi Surya, who is able to still hold sway in a part of Bangalore, we don't have a similar leader of the similar caliber in Telangana, and that is the party's undoing. And given the fact that even KCR is letting his son and his nephew take the lead in the limelight and whatnot, it appears that BRS seems to have a second line which is more than willing to take charge. Whereas BJP, which actually rose to the place of becoming the number 2 party, is right now seeming to cede ground.
Yeah, sir, you spoke about how much can Prime Minister Modi and Amit Shah do. You've seen the kind of speculation that has come up in the last few months, saying that Prime Minister probably might contest from a second seat somewhere in South. Do you think that will change anything?
See, if the seat is Tamil Nadu, I believe the seat is going to be from Tamil Nadu, and I think it's a long shot. See, the thing is that how much are you willing to risk? Are you willing to risk a loss from Tamil Nadu, which is a possibility? I wouldn't know as of now, because we are very, very far away from elections. I'm hearing Ramanathapuram. Of course, Vellore is another place which is possible a possible seat. Now, will it be possible to hold those seats? It is not. It's obviously not good for the optics for a prime minister to lose any of these seats. So, so is the BJP going to take that battle and take that chance of trying to win from here? It is going to take a huge and humongous amount of resources. Is the BJP willing to commit that for a seat? That is the question. In Tamil Nadu, it's really a long shot. It is very easy to keep the ADMK in play and get the number of seats. They will definitely support the BJP at the center. They have no place else to go, just as YSRCP.
Absolutely. I'll go back to Mr. Ramkrishna Upadhyay. Mr. Upadhyay, we've seen the Congress doing really well in Kerala. But now, this time around, they're talking about a united grand opposition alliance. What does it mean for Kerala? You have now perhaps the left and the Congress having to share seats in Kerala?
Absolutely not. I don't think that's going to happen. It is as much as expecting Mamata Banerjee sharing seats with Congress. She might just offer 2 or 3 seats, which Congress will refuse. So we all know what's going to happen in different states. Though for the optics, sake, they have come together and produce a beautiful picture. But when it comes to particular states, I don't think it will be possible, or it's going to be very, very difficult for them to work together, because the Congress will have to make a lot of sacrifices, and the other parties are not ready to accommodate it. So that being the case, I don't think that there will be an alliance between the Communists and the Congress in Kerala. But as far as the BJP is concerned, there's still a long way to go in Kerala. They have been trying to get even a single seat, but that's not been possible. So if at all, I think they may win just 1 or 2, if at all. So that's it in Kerala. And then they have a blank in Andhra Pradesh, where 25 seats are at stake, where Jagan is very, very popular. He has got 22 seats out of 25. And they are going to try and make an impact there, because they have just recently put in Purandeshwari in charge, and they hope that she'll be able to make an impact. And they're also trying to bring in Pawan into the frame. And there's also talk that the TDP might come back. So with all that, probably in Andhra Pradesh, they'll try to win 3 or 4 seats. That's a possibility. And I think Telangana, presents a much more prospective this thing for the BJP, because there are cracks that have appeared. There are cracks that have appeared in KCR's party. And then, of course, there is Congress is also growing there. And when Congress and Telangana, KCR's party fight, it might help the BJP to win a few seats there, more than the 4 that they have right now.
As all of them are mentioning, yes, BJP right now might not be looking in great shape, but always trust Modi and Shah to come up with a plan, and also possibly the organization work which has already been started on ground level will actually act as a big game changer. Well, that was on BJP's plan for the South. On the other side, we'll get you more news stories.